found this clip thanks to, Xander. Xander from the Bring Back group posted this. Oh, remind me to show you, we never said, I think I skipped over it, who is paying for the blue check now that they were taken away.
Yes,
Remind me to do that right after this. Okay. I was reminded of that because Xander pays for the blue check. That's what reminded me. But Xander posted this in our Bring Back group. He always finds such good stuff, and this is right up our alley. He says, Steven Crowder caught being bitchy behind the scenes. Looks like Callen may have a short-lived time on this network. Okay, so let's pull this up, and you're going to see this comes from one of Brian Callen's Instagram stories. Again, a practice that I am against. The older the guy, the more inappropriate it is to do an Instagram story, unless you're quickly promoting Redbar with a thumbnail and a link. That's it. So here he is, and I'm going to have to do a zoom in. Oh, no, it's good. Okay, let's make sure we're unmuted. So Brian Callen is at Crowder's studio. He's in co-host seat, and he's filming himself, and he's just doing a promo for Crowder's show that's coming up. Okay, watch this. Hold on. Yeah, I could kill that spotter. Hold on. Make sure I don't screw this up here, because this is a good one. All right, here we go.
About to go live here?
No, they should send you the
okay.
So that way you'll need to hit a button and like cross.
I know, but I'm trying to do promotion right now. Steven, let's go live. Let's make this the best show ever.
Is this already live?
There's
no, but
you have no idea what I could have been doing, and that camera's turned on?
Well, yeah, but
that's
the
why
way
you get in trouble, Brian.
But you move
that's
like
why you get in trouble.
You move like a jungle cat.
That's exactly why, like what he said about, that's why you have no friends, Dave. Okay, so you got to see what's going on. Callen pulls up his iPhone to do a promo, like every other comedian does, when you're on Two Bears, One Cave, you probably pull out your phone. Hey, guys, I'm about to be live on Two Bears, One Cave. Tune in. But this promo, you can't just stream live. You can't just record footage in Crowder's studio without it being cleared. So Crowder sees that Dave Landau's live and starts screaming at him. Let's back it up to try to catch what he said right at the beginning, okay?
About to go live here?
No, they should send you the
okay.
So that way you'll need to hit a button and like cross.
I know, but I'm trying to do.
Okay, what did he say there? Can we make that out?
No, they'll send you something. That's why you can just hit a button.
So he means, no, don't make. So he thinks Brian's pre-recording at this point to post on his story.
Well,
right?
he is, because he's
okay.
live.
Well, how did it get out? He put it out anyway?
He
posted.
So he wanted people.
So Crowder busts in, sees him doing this, and says, no, they'll send you something, meaning the marketing team will send you an approved image to post when it's time to go live and announce. Okay, great. Let's hear some more.
No, they should send you the
okay.
So that way you'll need to hit a button and like cross.
I know, but I'm trying to do promotion right now. Steven, let's go live. Let's make this the best show ever.
Okay, so look at this, and I'm going to zoom in on this part because here's Crowder.
Woo.
And he's furious. So let's see, because I want to show his stance as well.
That's what I was thinking, is Callen posting this has got to show that he's already starting to hate him, right?
Yeah. So watch Crowder.
To see this.
Watch Crowder get snippy right now.
Are you live?
No, but
you have no idea what I could have been doing, and that camera's turned on?
Well, yeah, but
that's
the
why
way
you get in trouble, Brian.
But you move
that's
like
why you get in trouble.
You move like a jungle cat. About to go live here, guys.
Oh, what a great pause. Look at the shame, you bitch. That's not a man.
Fuck, so Crowder does like to be the big boss?
Wow.
These guys.
That's why you get in trouble, Brian. Like his rape? What else has he gotten in trouble for? What do you mean? That's why you get in trouble, Brian. And then Brian tried to talk back, and Crowder just walks away. That's why you get in trouble.
Ooh,
End of story. And then they got to go live in 2 minutes and be friends? Now, you know what would be interesting? Let's see the beginning of this episode. Do we have the beginning of this episode?
He's wearing a gray sweater.
Yeah, Brian Callen, gray sweatshirt. What was the date on this? Because it would be interesting to see how their show...
It'll take me a second.
Yeah, I'll play it one more time.
But I'll find it.
Play it one more time. It'd be interested to see how they act at the beginning of the show, because they're minutes away from starting.
About to go live here?
No, they should send you the
okay.
So that way you'll need to hit a button and like cross.
I know, but I'm trying to do promotion right now. Steven, let's go live. Let's make this the best show ever.
Is this already live?
No, but
you have no idea what I could have been doing, and that camera's turned on?
Well, yeah, but
that's
the
why
way
you get in trouble, Brian.
But you move
that's
like
why you get in trouble.
You move like a jungle cat.
Brian's a brand new part of this whole thing. He just hired Brian 2 weeks ago. and you're already talking to him like this. Brian's older than him. He's been in the industry longer than him. But he's already yelling at him as if it's whoever sits in that seat is his little Landau. Very interesting. And for Brian to just take that, very
was Crowder
pathetic. Crowder was.
Does he just pace
it looked
around
like
the
Crowder
studio
was holding his gun like the guy from Justified when he's trying to warn you, like this. I do this a lot. You know, I'll be in a restaurant and the waitress will be like, "Actually, we don't have that tonight. It's been taken out." And I go, "Please stop, please. You see this? See that? Illegal." Yeah, we're gonna see if we could find that right now. We could go over this in the meantime. This Twitter.
I think I found it.
Oh, you found it? Yeah, send it on over. Very exciting to see if their chemistry is off. But yeah, I guess Brian Callen signed this deal to be on Mug Club, and now Mug Club is a new network. Nick DiPaolo is going to be on there. Brian Callen, this guy, I really can't stand this guy. Everybody likes him now because he's turned right wing. What's this guy's name? He did Goat Man. Goat Boy. Jim Brewer. You know, for people to say they like Jim Brewer, it's like, wow, that's too far for me. Jim Brewer is awful. And just because he turned right wing doesn't make him amazing now. Okay, that's not how things work. So Jim Brewer's on the network, and now Crowder is the boss of all these comedians. Now, is Nick DiPaolo going to take this shit from Crowder? How long is Callen going to be able to take the shit? Jim Brewer seems like... So they basically set themselves up to have a bunch of little incidents down the line. So this year should be pretty exciting. How long will these guys last? And then is Brian Callen going to have an anti-Crowder story? Is Nick DiPaolo going to have an anti-Crowder story? I mean, you know, really weird decision for Crowder to even do. Really weird. And I guess Brian Callen and Nick DiPaolo, they want those numbers. They think this is going to be big, big, big for him.
Well, Callen is desperate.
Brian Callen, this is probably going to...
Nick DiPaolo had as good a little thing going on.
Nick DiPaolo had a nice thing going on. Nick DiPaolo, ever since he started taking testosterone, has been great. You know, his confidence is skyrocketed. He looks amazing. But how long will Brian be able to withstand this? And this is going to bring trouble to Brian, I think. Do you really want to be the co-host on Crowder, who's constantly in the news for all this stuff? You know, as one of the most hated men from an entire half of the country. You really want the entire half of the country, the left, to be looking into you now, Brian Callen? You know, what a mistake. So was this the episode here?
I think that the fact that he's willing to put himself through controversy again.
Yeah, because you're gonna end up.
But wait, that proves that he raped. Because if you actually never raped anyone and then you got this huge fake allegation on your plate.
Yeah.
After that, you'd be like,
I'm not going to put myself
getting falsely accused like that again. I'm not taking any risks.
Well, Brian wants that money he needs.
But if you did it, you'd be like, whew, I got by.
I got by. Let's lay low. Yeah. Let's keep things on the DL. Let's not get in front of a bunch of people. It's going to be a bad idea. Okay, let's see if this is the episode here. Louder with Crowder. He's a strange animal. Oh, there is. So this is, yeah. So this is just minutes after he yelled at Brian.
Ooh, delicious. Hey, glad to be with you today.
Look at his face.
Every now I'm just going to, hey, everyone give a round of applause to the people here who work really.
So see, when he starts, we would always watch the show and be like, look, his eyes is shitty. His eyes. So it was, because he's just gotten a screaming match with everyone there. And now he's got to go fake be on air and try to like push through all this anger. And that's probably why he's always like got a high heart rate and huffing and puffing and looking all nervous during the beginning of the show. Let's see how this works. That's a nice gun. Is that a PPKS? Yeah, I think I might buy it in Walnut. I know guns. I know guns. Okay, you know that I found out that Walther, this gun brand, is shadow banned on Instagram. So the other day, this little gun on Crowder's desk, it caught my eye on some other website, the 50 best concealed carry weapons of 2023. And I said, I really think this is a sharp gun. Here it is, a sharp gun, and it looks really nice in walnut with the walnut grip. And I went to look for pictures of it on Instagram. So I type in Walther, no results. I type in PPKS, no results. I try all the different spellings, nothing. Then I go to Waller's site, and I scroll down to the bottom. They've got an Instagram icon. I click on it. It takes me right to their page. But they're not showing up in search results. Now, here's what's interesting. All the other gun companies show up on search results on Instagram, but not this one that happens to be Crowder's main sponsor. Did Instagram do a little payback and say, well, we're going to try to choke the sponsors so that they leave Crowder because we hate this stuff? Interesting, huh? I will be getting that gun, though. Shipped. $9.94 total.
Hey, I never watch myself, but when it's
so here's
when it's Riley in the video, everyone here watches.
Yes.
Stop that.
I just want to take a second to see what all the people are
look at
saying.
Callen.
I know. Yeah. This is amazing. We landed right on the right spot. So here's Callen. That's not what I look like at the beginning of a show. I'll tell you that. I wanted to just see if anyone realized about this PPK stuff or got a kick out of that in the chat. Any comments about if that's a good gun or anything like that?
They said a gun you can
PPK is a piece of shit.
Oh.
Yeah. That's all the good-looking guns are a piece of shit to these gun guys. They like them ugly. You know, every time I get a recommendation into an industry that I'm not quite familiar with, I usually pick out what looks best. And then you learn rather quickly, no. This one's actually the best, but the best in all these industries, like the best stuff in the Jeep community, the best stuff in the gun community, the best stuff in audio, it doesn't look the best.
Is it for fashion or is it for shooting a guy who knocks on your door?
Well, my gun is definitely for fashion, you know, because I'm not going to shoot the gun. This is going to be me if somebody pulls up, and then the gun's out of my hand and I'm dead. Okay, back to Brian Callen. Look at his face.
What do is grab your wrist really hard and you would immediately let up.
Well, I'll start shooting a million times. 7 times with the PPKS. Okay, so this is Crowder's dad who has witnessed all the fighting. And he just sits there. You know, my dad would never let me be like an asshole in front of him. And I would never be an asshole in front of my dad. It's disrespectful to the dichotomy. So for Crowder's dad to sit there and watch his son be this mean, you know, vindictive terror, and to just sit there, that's not a good dad. You know, your dad should raise you better, and your dad should not be on your show. You know, that's horrifying. And his dad is like, I mean, come on, man. He could be the next villain on Euphoria. I mean, this is a bad,
I was
bad
just thinking about
man.
him fucking a prostitute, as you
This
said
guy
that.
fucks prostitutes. He fucks trans prostitutes. He's probably put a gun to his head in tears one time in his life. This is a guy, yeah, he's like always, you know, sneaking away to go to a motel room. You know, just, it's always probably like in danger, you know, a lot of dangerous stuff happening to him. He's a bad guy. And look at his thigh. It's a bad guy thigh. You know, bad guy thigh. And here's Brian Callen sitting next to Crowder's dad looking miserable because Crowder just yelled at him. Let's see if we could catch any more here.
She's a married lady, and she is fantastic.
Yes, hell of a talent.
Her face sniffing the cocaine in that was way...
Fake smile.
Anyway, every now and then I get to sit back and enjoy this, and we're so...
So look at his, you know, and Tony does this too. Let's take a look at Crowder's hand. Again, remember, our fools don't try to hide their nervousness. Tony Hinchcliffe does this with his hand all the time, and it's, it just so happens, coincidentally, it's when things aren't going so well. Watch Crowder's hand here.
Anyway, every now and then I get to sit back and enjoy this, and we're so grateful that all of you have supported us. This doesn't come. We're not running this in a Disney budget.
That's what I do when I'm happy. I'm just like, all right, you mother, yeah, I'm so happy to see. Smash the glass. So yeah, his hands tell it all, and his face tells it all. You know, you could always see how someone's doing by their eyes. Don't listen to the words. Always go by the eyes. These are eyes of a guy who's just been in a fight.
So, again, it's the free Mug Club month, lotowithcrowder.com/mugclub. If you want to see more like that, hey, do consider joining. We try to give you more bang for your buck. All right, we have a lot to get to today.
The light is on right now, probably.
We're going to be talking about, you know what code switching is? Are you aware of that? Code switching is when
people... Is he going to introduce Callen? Did he introduce Callen?
No, I don't think he ever really does. He just always gives like a little aside.
So what is... I mean, that's so degrading for a guy like Callen to sit there and be this little of a part of a show. Look at this. I'm skimming through till we get to Callen. Let's see. Here's a little Callen part. Oh, okay.
Oh, he gets to promote his show.
Ooh, okay.
Hell?
Well, sorry.
Did you see that, Dave?
Yeah, let's see.
Chair. Oh, that's right. You're the only one who doesn't know the story. In the third chair, we have, you know him, you love him. Actually, we have third and fourth chair. We have Brian Callen and Pops Crowder. Brian Callen is going to be in Portland April 20th through the 22nd. Chin, chin. The rest of his, come on.
Those tickets are going so fast. It's called the Crowder effect, kids.
Really?
All right?
So,
and then you're going to kiss up to Papa Crowder? Look at the dad.
The Crowder effect. Is he talking about me? My son is so cool.
You're in love with your fucking son. So, that's funny. Brian is going to, like, ass kiss a guy who just yelled at him. If something like this happened to me, the minute the mic turns on for me, I'd go, did you see what Crowder did to me on my Instagram Live thing before the show? And that needs to be settled now. I wouldn't just be like, isn't Crowder the best? He's the best. Thank you. The light. All right, let's see some more.
An extra show in Portland.
Oh,
so
you might add an extra show.
But you can catch me at the Vasani Theater in Portland.
Well, he's holding that mug like this. He's so fucking nervous and stiff and not feeling it. Look at this fucking coward. You know, and you're flying out to Texas now all the time. What about your family, Brian? Yeah. Do you ever see these families that you have? You got two of them. He's got two families. This is not a joke. He's got two families with two wives and separate kids in each fam. And he's out there doing this bull. He's out there doing this bull, letting a man yell at him. Flies all the way to Texas so that he gets to speak for 3 minutes. He has to sit next to Stephen Crowder's dad, who is sexually fantasizing about what Brian would look like in a woman's clothing so he could fuck him in the ass in a motel. This is a sick man, this father. This is a sick, perverted fuck. He's done it all.
He's like hard to look at.
Yes. He's been in every orgy. Dirty, dirty, dirty stuff.
Can't you see him with like a hood on and he takes off his mask?
Yes. He's got a locked desk drawer of files.
You go to BrianCallen.com and see all the tour dates, too, because there are a lot of tours there. And same thing, by the way, Nick DiPaolo's show is here on Mug Club now. You can watch this show every day.
Is Nick going to put I mean, look at what Nick has become. I mean, Nick is
in a mug.
Almost as big as me now. Look at Nick. Nick was like an old man 2 years ago. Older than me. And now he's like the hottest army guy that you've ever seen. He's back from the army and he's ready to take on social media.
But he couldn't be more than 3 cups of liquid here. Look at him.
Yeah, that is kind of bad. So you put him in the mug.
That's pretty. That's like
that's pretty degrading. That's really degrading, actually. I once put Dave Asprey inside of a mug for a Instagram promotion. Remember that? They didn't like that at all. Okay, Nick DiPaolo exclusive content 4 times a week. He's going to be on Mug Club, signing his soul to the devil. I can't wait to see how this, turns bad.
Through Friday, actually, on Mug Club.
Just watch a little more for Brian.
At 10 a.m. Eastern. Can we bring that up? 10 a.m. Eastern. And then you can watch Nick DiPaolo. The soothing voices of Nick DiPaolo.
Yes. So soothing.
You know what we need to do? I've been listening to bedtime stories lately, like in audiobooks. What do you have Nick DiPaolo do? Bedtime stories.
That's a good idea.
Guided meditation. All right, I don't know, your arms probably tense. Loosen it. Go to bed.
Nick DiPaolo, Humpty Dumpty.
No talking.
Head against a wall.
Yes.
Get out of that bed, I swear.
Get out of that bed. Oh, my gosh. Please. Oh, you're whining about bed. Someone put it in his mouth so we can go to bed.
Just go to sleep already.
You're sleeping on rubber sheets.
Go to sleep. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know what you want. Well, division.
Wow, what a time. I mean, imagine being in that room and having to sit through this. I'm just going to skip ahead to see if we have any more interaction with Callen besides this light riffing. Oh, a little Callen there. I just want to see.
He makes his own beer. The soap we have here is from Toolman. He's like, hey, I brought in soap. I'm like, why is this soap? Is it so abrasive? He's like, I put coffee beans in there for more effective exfoliation. I'm like, how do you have time?
He does. He smells like wood and moss and authority.
Yes.
He knows how to soft the limb of an injured soldier.
Crowder's dad just tried to chime in with a riff, and they're like, Look at how this happened. So the laughs are rolling, right? Everyone's
I feel
doing.
90% of the jokes I've ever heard Callen do are like, it smells like woods and fur.
Sandalwood, and ashes of a man.
He's talked about.
Shut up! You're not a man. You're a pipsqueak, by the way. Let's see this riffing, and then Crowder's dad goes,
I'm going to do it. I'm going to finally do it. I'm going to get in with the boys.
What do you have time?
He does. He smells like
Watch
wood
Crowder
and
shift.
moss and,
Yes.
and authority.
Yes.
He knows how to soft the limb of an injured soldier.
there was a pause there. Shut up. Shut up. Right. So you're riffing with someone's dad now? That's what you've become? You knew that wasn't good, and then you're like,
Yeah.
Dude, it's been a while since I actually watched Crowder try to be funny, but he like fucking saw.
I know, he's terrible. We'll give it 2 more seconds. Here's this riff.
How's the
Right on
gangrene?
this.
How's the gangrene, Tim? You'll have to lop off those toes. I don't know why I'm speaking like I'm from Ireland.
Well, you're code switching.
No, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Switch.
But I wouldn't go to him for
Okay, to the
questions on
racism.
literature.
He
No.
didn't like.
All right,
Wait, just
Okay,
go back
yeah,
5 seconds.
okay.
Crowder said code switching, his code switching bit, and then that was supposed to be the final word, and then Callen kept talking. and I
Yeah.
got pissed.
Because Crowder's like, oh. Which, if Jules does that to me, I get livid. So I can imagine Crowder must be going nuts.
You'll have to lop off those toes. I don't know why I'm speaking like I'm from Ireland.
Well, you're code switching.
No, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so-
But I wouldn't go to him for questions.
Oh, wait. You got to see his face. Watch this.
Speaking like I'm from
now you're under
Ireland.
my
Well, you're code switching.
No, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Switch.
But I wouldn't go to him for questions.
Wait. I'm so close.
Speaking like I'm from Ireland.
Well, you're code switching.
No, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
Switch.
But I wouldn't go to him for questions
It was
we could see.
it was better
He
when
was
I saw it
pissed.
really quickly.
on literature.
No.
All right.
No, I would not.
Oh, you went like this. Wait, did
Is
he
that
just
a
do a sign?
signal?
Stop.
That means right.
Let's see
something
that.
like
Look.
Callen.
Watch this.
To him for questions on literature.
No.
All right.
No, I would not.
He goes, that's got to be a code. Like, it's time to move on. Stop talking. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Let's see how he gets out of this.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Switch.
But I wouldn't go to him for questions on literature.
No.
All right.
No, I would not.
I'm saying.
Wait.
He clenched his fist.
Go to him for questions on literature.
No.
All right.
No, I would not.
Oh, there he is. So he goes like,
I'm saying.
oh,
Even emphasize.
yes.
Sorry. We're off.
Sorry. Then Brian Callen goes, sorry. He finally pays attention to Stevan. Watch Callen this here.
No.
All right.
No, I would not.
I'm saying.
Good.
Sorry. We're off topic.
Wisdom.
Let's get back to topic.
appreciate
We have a lot to cover.
So before we get to that, Abercrombie.
Oh! You work for Crowder.
You follow Crowder's signal.
Wow, he went-
on a pitch out.
Sorry. Yeah. You're right. Let's stay on topic. Got it.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow. I don't
mean,
think
for
Brendan Schaub would
Dave-
do that.
No.
Sorry, buddy. I'm here to talk.
Abercrombie is back. I never knew that they went away. I thought Fitch was gone. Abercrombie's
And then he did it again just to make it seem like it was just scratch. He added in another one so that people wouldn't go, oh, he was signaling for Brian to stop. He's just doing this, I think.
Yep.
remember that? Do you guys know this?
Okay,
Comment
so now it's just the bullshit show. Okay, so that's what's happening with Stephen O's Crowder. It should be a fun year. Because I hate Callen with all my
Please,
passion.
Callen, get in a contract with him that fucks him. Please, please, please.
It's going to I mean, guys, it's not going to end good. I don't know why people don't
If
learn.
Crowder
Do
gets-
not work with these people. I mean, what have they shown you to lead you to believe it's going to work out well? Nothing's ever worked out well with any of these people. All right, it's time to drink.